Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we take a look at this triangle 215/75R17.5 radial tire in a load range H, mounted on this 17.5-inch black modular design steel trailer wheel with an offset and an 8 on 6.5-inch bolt pattern. Now this tire and wheel assembly is designed for use on heavy-duty trailers. The wheel itself is a heavy-duty wheel. It is sturdy steel construction, and as we mentioned, this one has a modular design to it. You can see the 8 holes, the large holes that go all the way around the wheel. That's a modular design. The wheel has a black powder coat finish over an E-coat primer to give it excellent corrosion resistance. And this is a hub piloted wheel, and by that I mean this pilot hole, the large hole here in the center of the wheel, has a diameter of 4.76 inches. This will center the wheel onto the trailer. So when you put this up on there, it's going to center on this large hole, and because of that, your lug holes won't have any bevel to them. So basically, because of that, it'll require the use of 5/8 inch by 18 size flange nuts to hold the wheel in place for installation. Those flange nuts we do sell separately. They'll go by part number of 95188. So when you put this up on there, it'll center on the large hole. The studs will come through, put your flange nuts on there and tighten them down. And this wheel does also have a positive offset. And when we talk about offset, what that is that's where the mounting surface of the wheel, right here where it mounts up against the trailer, if that mounting surface is right at the center of the wheel, that's 0. So that's the starting point. And basically, if this mounting surface would move, if the wheel's made with the mounting surface more towards the outside, that's positive. If it moves towards the inside, that's negative offset. This wheel here happens to have a 1/2 inch positive, which is moving the center line where it mounts to the outside of the wheel, which in turn will move your tire and wheel towards the trailer frame. Now the wheel itself has a diameter of 17.5 inches. The width on just the wheel is 6 3/4 inches wide. The wheel does have a bolt pattern of 8 on 6.5 inches. And if you want to measure that bolt pattern on this wheel, that's an even number of lugs, 8 of them. It's pretty easy because the lug holes are directly across from each other. So all you have to do is pick any hole, let's say this one, measure from the center of this hole directly across to the center of the hole right across from it. So on this it'll measure 6.5 inches. So that means this is an 8 lug, 6.5 inch bolt pattern. The wheel has a weight capacity of 6,005 pounds, just the wheel. And the tire that's mounted on this wheel is a premium multi-use steer all-position radial tire. It is constructed with all steel belts to enhance durability, extend the tread life. If I turn it this way, you'll be able to see it has wide shoulders on it to promote even wear, better traction. And the casing is an enhanced casing package, helps improve the toughness and retreadability of the tire. Now the tire size, which will be stamped on the sidewall, 215/75R 17.5. R means that it's a radial tire. Section width measures 8.3 inches. Overall diameter from the bottom to the top when it's inflated is 30.2 inches. And this tire is a load range H, which means it's a 16 ply rated tire. So this tire has a maximum load capacity 4,805 pounds at 125 psi. And the last thing I do want to mention is they do put a speed rating on this tire, and the speed rating will be stamped on the sidewall, and it's by a letter designation. And where you'll find it is right after the tire size. You'll see 2 numbers for the load index and then the letter L. Speed rating L will mean that this has a 75 mile per hour speed rating. But that should do it for a look at this triangle 215/75R 17.5 radial tire in a load range H, mounted on this 17.5 inch black modular design steel trailer wheel.